We are going to discover some incredible novelties. I want to repeat that. We're going to discover and talk about the Montblanc digital paper, Sailor Urashima Taro, the Montblanc 8 pen pouch, the Yardoled in gold, the Sailor Tamenuri Raden Nami, which I really love, the King of Pen Ripple Magma, the new Graf from Faber-Castell Bloom, that's an exciting one. The Montblanc Great Masters Ferrari, the Montblanc Burgundy 149. So we do have some truly terrific things to talk about. And you know what? We start with this. I want to read all your comments about this. Yes. It's the Montblanc digital paper. And you've seen I have written what we're going to talk about here on the digital paper. I will have a review on Sunday here on YouTube about the Montblanc digital paper. Giuseppe, that you can see here, wait here, he's working on it as we speak. And hopefully it will give us an idea of how it performs. Let's see if this... No, it doesn't want to work. Maybe David will probably come and check out why this camera is not working, because I wanted to show you real quick how it's working. Now, I want to know from all of you what you think about the digital paper. I want to talk about it. Because, look, again, I don't want to share too much right now because there's a video coming, so that's when I want to talk about it. But I would like to still point out the fact that some people say, oh, Montblanc, which was always supporting handwriting and so on, is now going into this kind of digital things. On the other end, I am saying that, yeah, it's working now, thank you. On the other hand, I have to say that a lot of people are joining and buying this digital notebook with the idea that, you know, they wanted something digital, but also something nice of Montblanc. And so they're entering the store, they're seeing also the other things, and they're kind of saying, okay, this is very cool. Maybe I'll consider a fountain pen, I'll consider a pen, I'll consider a classic notebook, but for now I'm buying this. So they are actually bringing in new people. Now, from a branding and purist perspective, of course, I have to agree with all of you. We're into Montblanc for other things, not for the digital paper. But it's kind of cool. And you know what? Look, I told you I've written all the things down. I just want to show you real quick for every one of you that has joined. This is the digital paper. Let's write something down. Maybe. Okay. So it's very responsive, works very, very well. Actually, what you're buying is this. Okay, this is what you're normally buying. Not here, sorry, that's an iPad. And the folio is separately, and total it's going to be around $1,100. And you have different kind of possibilities to write with. You have fountain pen, ballpoint, calligraphy. I'm sure all of you want to see calligraphy. Let's put a new page. So the surface is very, very paper-like. That we have to give to Montblanc. It really feels like paper. Listen to it. So honestly, it's a great alternative to a classic notebook, which we carry around, which we love. But if you need to keep things digitally, I think it's a very smart product, and it's working well. I've been using it for more than a week now. I have customers who've purchased it, and they're using it also since a longer period of time, and they're very happy with it. So I think only time will tell if this was strategically the best thing to do. What is sure, and what we have to still thank Montblanc all the time is the fact that they keep on pushing boundaries. They're investing, creating such a technological and digital thing for a company that is all about craftsmanship for pen. It really requires diving deep into the subject. It's a way, let's say, classier, more elegant, more luxurious version of a Remarkable. Has nothing to do with Remarkable, also because the pen has way more features and peculiarities, and Montblanc has really worked into creating a pen which is, it's not a heavy pen, it's around 17 grams, but it's a writing instrument that it's a digital pen, sorry, it's a writing instrument, it's a writing digital instrument where you can also exchange the tips in order to have a different kind of haptic feeling. So Montblanc has worked on the sensation side of a digital notebook. You can add ebooks in it, you can add PDFs, you can, write things, and then you can go and search for it. Everything will be on my YouTube video on Sunday. So stay tuned for that. Enough about the digital paper. We're already sold out with the black one. I'm waiting to deliver several others. Let's see what you guys are writing. I prefer classic fountain pen, same here. As a tech guy, I appreciate the digital paper. It's not like it's going to replace the handwriting. It serves another purpose. I totally agree with that, Ismet. Thank you for mentioning that. I prefer a classic that I read already. Digital tablets is just another medium of writing. I agree. It's just different. And instead of writing like on an iPad that doesn't feel good, at least here, you get quite an interesting sensation. And Al-Jawad is saying, for now, I'd like to stick to pen on paper. It's totally fine. There is no right or wrong. There is nothing that, like whatever you decide to do, it's good. There's customers who are going to love it. There's already collectors who are loving it. There's non-pen people who are loving it. And there's others who are absolutely not for that. And that's totally fine like that. I'll also keep on writing most of the time with my fountain pen with beautiful ink on a beautiful notebook. Next one that we want to talk about is the Sailor Urashima Taro. And look, since we're at it, I want to show you the Sailor Urashima Taro once again, because it's truly one of the really impressive pieces that have been released by Sailor. Allora. Look at this. Look at the beauty of this pen, at the incredible details. You've got the Raden here on the cap with the urushi, the school of fish that is also in abalone, in mother of pearl, in Raden. And then you have the fisherman on the turtle that also has Raden on it, that goes down to the dragon palace where Princess Otohime is waiting for him. So there's a whole story on this pen. We're talking about a limited edition of only 50 pieces designed by Iki Moroike, one of the most stunning releases of Sailor, with this wonderful two-tone nib, 21 karat, one of the best writer, an absolute stunning writing instrument. We've presented that on YouTube already, but I think that this is absolutely out of this world, and I just wanted to make sure that you have the chance to see it again. Actually, let me zoom a little bit in if possible, because the whole point here is also to see all this beautiful detail. Look at this. Just have to take a moment to discover and to enjoy. The signature of the artist, the limitation, number 26 of 50. Let's see if we can close up even more. Well, there's not much that we need to add about it, because I mean, it's truly spectacular. It's truly, truly spectacular. Let me see. Okay. Now, next thing, Montblanc 8 pen pouch. This is something that I wanted to show you. I don't think that we had spoken about it. You remember the 5 pen pouch, which I'm still using a lot. But for all of us that are crazy and want to carry their pen collection with them everywhere, this is something you should not miss. Check this out. So you have the zipper with this very cool Montblanc nib-like hanger, and then 4 pens here, another 4 pens here with a Alcantara divider. You close it down and you carry it with you everywhere, very protected. Also, as small as possible. Of course, it's, pretty savage thing to carry around, but you have 8 pens with you, which I think is an extraordinary thing. So I don't know what you think about that. You know what? Let's go check out this product here on our website. And by the way, every one of you that is watching and that is, has questions, would like to know things and so on, make sure to text Sarah on the WhatsApp that I'm writing here on the chat. So if you get in touch with her, she's going to help you select. She can show you pictures. She can answer your questions. This is our Style of Zug WhatsApp. This is how you can get in touch with Sarah. Everything that you see here and everything that is going to be released, she can answer all your questions, and our team is happy to help you out. This is part of the customer experience that we want to provide. And now we're going to head over to our website, and I hope you can see it. By the way, let's read a few of the comments. Arnaud is saying, I use it every day and it's amazing. I was not convinced at the beginning, but now I could not have it. Fantastic. Use the iPad and pencil. So intrigued to find how Montblanc has excelled. You need to try to believe. I can use a digital version at work and regular fountain pen at home. I don't have to choose one over the other. Just my 2 cents. I totally agree. What bothers me about this, realize, is how much people suddenly need. Come on, this technology was on the market more than a decade. Montblanc haven't done anything new or marginally better. I think that, bringing something on the market where people are watching is a value by itself. So that a tech company brings out something like that is one thing. That a company that produces incredible writing instrument brings something like that on the market with this kind of value, but also with this kind of style and this kind of commitment, it's an added value. Again, one can then decide that this is not my cup of tea or it's your cup of tea, okay? But still, it's a very valuable thing. So, pen pouch. As usual, you can go on our website, 8 pen pouch. I'll show you this 8 pen pouch and also see what it costs, and also hope that it's on the website. Yes, 8 pen pouch. It's 465 Swiss francs, which in US dollar is United States of America. It's 474 US dollar excluding the VAT. So this is the one that I was showing, this one here. Great product for all our collectors out there. Some say that the 8 pen pouch is a bit too big, but honestly, it's always good to have also something like that whenever you need to carry your pens. You have it, they're protected, it's stylish, and you can also enjoy the fact that you probably have 50 pens at home, but at least you have 8 pens with you. And listen, not every pen needs to be a fountain pen. You're going to take with you a fountain pen, a perfect pencil, a roller ball, a ballpoint, maybe 2-3 fountain pens with different kind of nib with different kind of ink colors inside. And that's the whole point about collecting. That's what makes it also beautiful, intriguing, and important. Let's see. You know what? This is super cool. Wait. Now, I would love to know, ask a question. How many of you would consider buying the Montblanc digital paper? I'll definitely consider it. Not for now. We always have to stay positive. So I'm wondering to see your results. I love that we can interact like that. This is so fun. I have to get better at this live streaming thing, okay? But we're gonna get into that, and we're gonna enjoy. I'll definitely consider it. Not for now. 50-50, I'll definitely consider it. 56, I'll definitely consider it. More people considering it than people not considering it. Listen, polarizing products is what the market needs. Everything that is not polarizing has no value, has no soul, and has no reason to exist. So if a product polarizes, even if we had 30 yes and 70 no, it doesn't matter. There's still a percentage of people who appreciate and will use that. Then we could go into branding things and things like that. That's another kind of discussion, which we're not going to get into because there's so many things that we need to consider before that we can get into it. Now, the next thing that I would like to talk about, see, 60% would consider a digital paper. That's a fun thing. Next thing, Sailor Tamenuri Raden Nami. Incredible piece. I'm buying that pen for myself because it's simply crazy. Now, you have to give me a second. This camera doesn't want to cooperate with us today. Thanks God. Here we go. That's good. Sometimes I just have to on and to off and on it again. Here we go. Sailor Tamenuri Raden Nami. What a pen. What a pen. Look at the beautiful imperfection of the urushi. Now, Tamenuri, what's special about Tamenuri is the fact that this one has several layers. And can you see the color here, this red? This lighter color will pop out with the time, with the light, with the sun, with the usage of the pen. And therefore, you will have a way more burgundy colored urushi, which now looks very, very dark, but it's going to change. And then you're going to have all this incredible starry night kind of Raden all over the writing instrument. This is a piece that runs for 2,500 Swiss francs, so about 2,700 US dollar, excluding the VAT. And it's simply something astonishing. Of course, it's a king of pen with a wonderful one-tone yellow gold, 21 karat gold nib. One of the most incredible releases that has been done. I mean, we all know that having a king of pen is already a win. But this pen here, I mean, you've got the urushi, which is already beautiful. You've got the Raden, which is absolutely stunning. And then you've also got the Tamenuri, which will age with the time, which is something that we adore because the pen becomes ours. And of course, you know that there's no other pen that looks exactly like this. So we're actually looking at a very, we're looking at a unique piece that is part of a series of 200 pens, but yours is unique. Only you are going to have exactly this pen. You know what? Let's go discover this pen here on our website. And as I already told you, you can always get in touch with Sarah and ask her about anything. So I hope you can already see the website. Sailor Tamenuri Raden Nami. 2,547 US dollar excluding VAT, free shipping worldwide. This is a pen you shouldn't miss. I absolutely love it. I'm getting it for myself. Number 7 is going to Sandro. Number 17 is going to Luca Maraschi. And we have a few other pieces currently available for purchase. So make sure to check it out. I'm going to actually leave you the link here for any one of you that is interested in checking this out. I mean, I don't know what you think about that, but it definitely catched my heart. Then the next piece that we want to consider. Listen. By the way, by the end of this video, of this live streaming, we're going to talk about the Montblanc Great Masters Ferrari and the Montblanc Burgundy 149. These two pens. So stay here, because we're about to talk about two iconic pens. Okay, so I was saying, next piece. Wow, when I saw this one, I was like, what? This one here. Yardolet. This is the Yardolet Grand, but in yellow gold. It's yellow gold plated. This one runs for about $2,088, excluding the VAT. It's in sterling silver. Wait. Okay. It's in 925 sterling silver. You can see all the marks of the material here on the side, and then you have this beautiful stripes that are guilloche and made by hand with a very, very, very old machine from Birmingham, that even the gold and silversmith school of Birmingham goes to Yardolet to see this machine at work and to show to the students the machine at work. So there is not a product that is more handmade and also made like in the 1800s like this one. And when you uncap it, you have this contrast, which I personally truly love. Let me focus it. This contrast between the gold plating over 925 sterling silver and the sterling silver and then the 18 karat gold Yardolet nib. This is a piece that is of course available at Style of Zug now. Make sure to hurry up because Yardolet is going strong. They just opened a boutique in Piccadilly Arcade in London. So if you're in London, go check it out, because a company, a brand that is investing so much money to open up a boutique for fountain pens, for pens, is simply beautiful. That's simply exactly what needs to happen in our industry. And we're full supporters of Yardolet. If you remember, we had done this very cool YouTube video about Yardolet. You know what? Let's go check it out, and I'm gonna leave you the Yardolet video, so you can then check it out later on. Not this one. This is wrong. How it's made. We had 20,000 views on this video here. Here we go. Bodan was saying, do you have number 13? Sarah, if you're listening, Bodan is asking, do we have number 13? I'm not sure if he means for the Urashima Taro, but I think he means for the Sailor Tamenuri Raden. Sarah will check it out. Get in touch with her on the WhatsApp that I sent you, and she will be able to help you out with that. So Yardolet Gold, let's go check it out on our website real quick. I'll have to do that. Here we go. Pinstrap 72 Gold Vermeil Grand Fountain Pen. What a pen, available in fine, in medium, and broad. And guess what? Style of Zug has all of the three in stock. That's how committed we are towards the brand. That's how committed we are towards you. We carry these pens in stock. We invest into them so we can deliver as fast as possible. This is part of the experience. This is part of the commitment. And this is why we're doing this. You know, we want to provide the best possible experience to all of you. So, next one. I would like to talk about, I have to go back on the website. I'm sorry, is this wonderful Sailor King of Pen Ripple Magma. Now, unfortunately, I have to tell you before we even start that this one is sold out by now. So this is gone. It's over. Yes, you see medium and broad. But I still wanted to talk about, because this is a wonderful collection that comes out every year. Only 88 pieces made every year. Honestly, too small of a limitation. They have to step that up. If you remember, the one last year was a blue ripple one, very, very nice. And this is inspired to the magma of a volcano with the 18-karat gold nib, but rhodium plated in this case. It's a King of Pen, comes in this box here. I mean, completely sold out. Very nice clipless pen, 88 pieces in the world. I don't have it here because they're all gone, unfortunately. And this is sometimes just part of the game. I hope you can see the page now. Sometimes it takes a bit of time until the page is being shown. Now it's showing, right? Yes. You see, I have David back there that's helping me, and Giuseppe also, which has been lately doing quite some of the videos. By the way, have you seen what happened? I have to show you that. Have you seen what happened on Instagram? I mean, not the first time, but I don't know, while I'm doing the live stream, everybody's telling me, oh, we can't see. Oh, okay, now it's good. Okay, fantastic. I wanted to show you this. I wanted to show you the crazy stats of, wait. $22,000 like, 6,600 saves, more than 1 million views on this video. It's the one where I'm showing the digital paper. $1 million, crazy. It's polarizing, and now 1 million people know about it. I mean, how cool is that? Okay, next thing we need to talk about is a novelty that I'm pretty excited about. I'm actually very happy about what has been done here. It looks like Kedar Warad, how pathetic is this? People have been waiting for your live streaming. You seem to be not equipped with proper assistance. The zeal to check out the new collect is lost. Kedar, I'm really sorry we lost you. Have a beautiful day. Wishing you the best. So, Graf Faber-Castell Bloom. Wonderful, wonderful new release of Graf, which is finally out with a new collection. Took time. I mean, the last new collection edition was the Graf Faber-Castell Magnum in walnut wood, in Caucasian walnut wood, and now they're out with this pen. Let's go check it out together. So, Graf von Faber-Castell Bloom. Here we go. Let's see if we have the Bloom already on our website, but it should be. Nope. Then let's go into the other page. And discover it, because I think that this is something truly exciting to discover and to see what has been done. Here it is. No, doesn't seem to work. Things don't seem to work today. Okay, let's go on Instagram, on Graf von Faber-Castell's Instagram, and see. Okay, this is the novelty of Graf von Faber-Castell. And it has this very beautiful design with these waves where you have the wood that kind of meets the golden element. It comes in gold with this light wood, and then it comes in a darker version. Actually, I really need to find the image of it. Otherwise, give me 1 second. Graf von Faber-Castell Bloom. And it comes as a fountain pen, as a rollerball, and also as a ballpoint. I'm not a fan of the ballpoint, honestly, at all. Rollerball and the fountain pen are truly awesome. So here we go. I'm about to share the screen again. Here we have it. Probably black screen for a second. Always takes a little time to go over. So, Graf von Faber-Castell Bloom in black with ruthenium metal trims. Very interesting cap design. Very flowery kind of design, and it has a number 5 nib like the classic. The grip section is very similar to the grip section of the classic, but the overall design is very well made, I would say. The other one that they've done is can you guys see me correctly? I hope it's all working well still. I hope you can see it, guys. It's black. Things today, it's everything black. Okay, so now you can see it. And there is this one in a lighter wood with the yellow gold metal trims, 14 karat gold nib in this case. Now the price point is in the $1,000 US price point, so a pretty high price range. But I mean, there's a lot of work into the making of the cap and of the wooden barrel. So very interesting piece indeed. I'm getting some messages that it's cutting. I hope it's getting better. We'll definitely have to look into the connection here and a few technical things. Now, let me see what other feedbacks do we have here. Switching between pages usually takes 2 to 3 seconds of black page. Yeah, I figured that out. I always like to go on the website so we can kind of discovering also things together. Andrew, I don't have a photo yet of how it posts. As soon as we're going to get the pen, we're going to do a YouTube video and we're going to show everything around the pen. I think the design is really well made of the Graf von Faber-Castell Bloom. Now, we love to have a bit bigger nibs, so that would have been an important thing. And the price point is not the lowest. Say that, I think that it's a beautiful pen that one can use on an everyday basis, and one can really see the efforts and also the complexity of creating a cap and a barrel like that. Now, think when the barrel is waved like that in this round shape, then you, in order to go and polish it, the complexity of polishing such a cap is really complex. It's something not obvious. It takes way more time, and this time goes then into the cost of the pen and at the end into the retail price of the pen. So some details are sometimes hidden to the eye, and one can say, well, how does this pen cost $1,000? But then there's always, those hidden details that you need to look at and complexities where you say, okay, they had to design a new pen, they had to tool a new pen, they had to create such a complex cap and barrel in wood and then in brass, which is then ruthenium coated or gold coated. So there's quite some work. The gold is going up, so obviously pens nowadays cannot have the same price like they had 10 years ago, and some pens were calculated with the price of when they were released. Not that that is a smart thing, but this is often how it is. So we're really looking forward into the Graf Faber-Castell Bloom that will soon arrive at the store, and honestly, we cannot wait for that. Hope you guys are enjoying until now. We're around 40 to 50. Kind of a tough time to join in the US, however. I know, because it's what time? I mean, depends where you are in the US. It's between 8 and 11 a.m. I'm trying my best. Unfortunately, it's a bit difficult for me to come on the live streaming at like 8 p.m. because there's always stuff happening at that time. Say that, I'm trying to still position it somewhere where early morning you can tune in if you want, and otherwise, I know that the beauty of a live stream is the fact that it's live, but otherwise you can also watch this like a little podcast when it's going to be on our on the YouTube video again. Now, Didier, when will the 149 Burgundy become available? Okay, we need to get into that. Before we go into the 149, I want to go into this pen here. Wait. Yes. Now I need 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds to switch over. So wait a second. Can you see it? I hope you can see it. Meisterstück Great Masters Ferrari Classica fountain pen. Honestly, when I saw this pen, I was absolutely amazed by it. Montblanc knows. When I saw it, I was like, wow. Let's go read through it. First of all, let's check out some of the images. Look at the pen. Look at the beauty of this wood, which is overlaid with a lacquering. So it has a very nice look. It's like the handle of a vintage Ferrari. We're gonna read into that. Look at the beautiful also guilloche on the grip section, and then the 18-karat gold nib. This is a Great Master, so it's the same series like the Purdy, like the Lobrac, like the Pirelli. Look at the Ferrari, il cavallino rampante on the wood. The Montblanc logo in yellow at the top. And then on the back, you have another metal stripes. This is such an incredibly decorated pen. Just beautiful. Let's go read into it. Ferrari's tailor-made program, which by the way was established by Lapo Elkan, one of the most stylish guys in the world, is organized into 3 collections: Classica, Inedita, and Scuderia. Customers can draw inspiration from these collections, customizing elements to suit their preferences. That's the Ferrari tailor-made product. Nothing to do with Montblanc. Don't ask for tailor-made Montblancs, okay? The Meisterstück Great Masters Ferrari Classica, the inaugural edition in this series, draws from the Classica collection, which reinterprets the design elements of Maranello's legendary GTs with a contemporary flair. This pen honors the design of the 250 GTO steering wheel, okay, Ferrari 250 GTO steering wheel. So you understand where this comes from. Look at this. This is, and now you also understand why it has also that metal line on the back of the pen. And this is Montblanc. You have my heart with this pen. You have my heart with this pen. Look again here at the steering wheel, and now we go back at the pen. Look at this. Look at the beauty. Look at the incredible work that they have done. So to go back at it, this pen honors the design of the 250 GTO steering wheel, capturing the essence and aspiration of holding such an icon. It features an 18-karat solid gold nib with rhodium plating and intricate engraving. The cap top displays the Montblanc emblem in yellow resin, reflecting Ferrari's color scheme, while the platinum-coated cap top and cone engraved to evoke the steering wheel's grip. Extend this motif to the forepart. Crafted from mahogany wood with a refined black lacquer insert. The cap and barrel are adorned with the Ferrari prancing horse emblem. Ferrari, Montblanc, you won. You won. Take my money. Take my money. We have put this product here on the website because we want to make sure that everyone who wants can go and pre-order it. We got the first orders. We ordered at least 15 pieces, just 15 of the fountain pen. But Montblanc, stay ready for another order. I need to know from you what you think. That's a sweet pen. This is amazing. I've booked mine. Fantastic. That's a fabulous fountain pen. It's not only my opinion, as you can see. Yes, this edition here is stunning. And like the Purdy, like the L'Aubrac, once it goes, sold out, it's gone, and people will look for it. And there's new edition which will come out because, as we understood from here, this is the inaugural collection. So there's going to be an Inedita and there's going to be a Scuderia collection, which is part of the Ferrari tailor-made program. So there's an idea behind it, and there's also the chance of collecting not just this one, but the 3 pens next to each other. They're not limited with an actual number, and they're also not numbered, but they're limited in production. And I'm sorry, but just look at it. Just look at it. Just look at it. Look at the beauty. It's a solitaire size, 146 sized nib. Incredible release. I mean, I don't know if any one of you wanted to add something. Amazing pen. I got to hold it and now understand why it felt smooth with the lacquer. Bowden is saying looks amazing. Diallo is sending hearts. I'm really happy to hear all of your feedbacks. Yes, Didier, I agree about the weight. This is typical with the solitaire. I love the fact that the solitaire have such an amazing weight. For me, the solitaire collection of Montblanc is one of the best built collections on the market. It feels solid. It feels robust. For me, Montblanc should be made only by solitaire, even starting with the Meister collection being not in resin anymore, but higher in the price and making it all in lacquering. This would be the non plus ultra in my opinion. But hey, I am not a consultant of Montblanc. I am not a creative director of Montblanc. I'm not a designer of Montblanc, and so therefore this was just my 2 cents. Again, this piece here is now available on our website, on Style of Zug. It says restocking soon here, but you can add it to cart, and so you're going to be one of the first one getting it as soon as it arrives at Style of Zug. This is a piece you should absolutely not miss. Priced $3,728 US, excluding VAT, free shipping worldwide. We ship all over the world every day, multiple packages, yeah, I'm happy that I had the chance to show this piece. I also love this kind of live streams because every once in a while there's novelties that just add up, right? And so this is the chance to come together and just like discover the different like novelties that are on the market and that are being released, talk about them. Let's actually see one thing. Maybe we should be able to go and discover the bloom. So 4 seconds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds. I think that the bloom should now be online. Yes, it is. They made it. Something wasn't working. Here it is. I hope you guys can see it already. Please tell me if you can see it. Yeah, hope someone is still there. Anyway, bloom. Ebony fountain pen. Wanna read the description? Let's go read the description about the ebony. So we're going back at the ebony. Before we read the description, I want you to look at it once again because the complexity of this pen is quite interesting. 14 karat gold nib. Look at the beautiful details and difference between the metal and the wood. Look at the beautiful shape of the nib from the top. This is a very, very complex pen to make, guys. very complex pen to make, and probably way, it will not give it justice because it looks like a simple pen. But look also at the pen like that. It's a pretty impressive piece. I mean, it is a pen that has a certain value, indeed. Comes in the typical Graf Faber-Castell box, which is always very useful. We can see it. Oh, that's always so nice to hear. Description. Take your step, leave your mark. This is the moment, yours, the first real test and the first true win. Bloom marks the point where your skills show clearly to you and to the world. It's where you begin shaping your path with focus and intent. As a creator, a decision maker, a presence. Someone who does more than appear, they make an impact. Bloom represents the next step for Graf and Faber-Castell, built on one heritage, shaped by design, refined by generation of craftsmanship. It speaks a new idea of luxury, bold, thoughtful, forward-looking. Created for those who lead today and build tomorrow. Natural woods like ebony and hornbeam blend with precise milled brass component, finished by hand, plated in gold or ruthenium, 14-karat gold nib engraved one by one, no mass production. Each piece is unique. I think it's a bit of an overkill, honestly, but what a beautiful Bloom silhouette. Beautiful, beautiful pen. It is probably a little bit more than a classique when the pen is closed, but once you uncap it, the grip section is similar to the one of a classique. So I would call this a very classic pen, and also very similar to the size of, for example, a Montblanc 145. But since we're talking again about Montblanc, you've probably seen it already. We have arrived at the moment where we're going to talk about Burgundy 149. Before we talk about the Burgundy, I want to show you the color of the Burgundy. Here it is. So this color here was released in the 90s as a Le Grand and as a classic. And holding it in my hand, I own the original one, also with a fine nib. Actually, this is, I own, but I'm holding the new one here. So this is the one that they have just released as a classic. It's available now on our website. But what is the exciting thing about it is the fact that this pen here is going to be available as a 149. We need to add some audio here where we can just clap. Would be nice, right? Yes. Now, you're probably asking yourself, okay, how can I buy it? I don't know, because I'm not even sure that we have it on the website yet. Not yet. But, team, I know you're listening. Please add it to the website and let's get pre-orders in for the 149. Because we're going to get that soon. In October, we're going to get the 149, also the Ferrari. So you can pre-order it. And so as soon as it lands in styleofzug, we're going to prepare the package and ship it to Turkey, to Qatar, to Dubai, to the US, to wherever. Now, we're going to go on Montblanc's website. Let's do a little... Let's do a nice little... Yes, here it is. Sarah is taking pre-orders. That's going to be crazy. When Sarah takes pre-orders, it's done. So I hope 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I hope you can see the screen. I mean, already pre-ordered. I'm happy to hear that. Here it is. Can you imagine? After the beautiful, it's white. Do not worry. It's white. It was white for me too. After the beautiful, the origin collection as a 149. After the beautiful Orient Express as a 149, we finally have a burgundy red 149. And there's going to be more surprise about the 149, but we cannot share that yet. But trust me, we're working hard. We're investing hard. A lot of money to make you guys happy and provide you with some of the most incredible pens you will ever see in your life. To go back to that, 1,160 Swiss francs. So we're talking about the 1,350 US dollar. That includes the Swiss VAT. We have the piston filling mechanism with the shuttered ink window here, like we know it from the 149. The beautiful big two-tone nib with the decorations, 4810 on the nib. I mean, there is not much that I need to say about it. Don't tell me you're not seeing it. Oh, here we go. Yes, Ismet, you're talking about the red hours, golden hour. Oh my god. Yes, golden hour. Thank you. Thank you for mentioning this, because you're right. This is also out of the world. Look at the beauty of the embossing on the nib of this pen, and then the wonderful guilloche on the barrel and the cap, and the red lacquering over it, and then this, I think it's a champagne gold, or is there rose gold? Let's go check it out. Because Montblanc loves to use their signature gold coating. Yeah, so it's a champagne gold that Montblanc loves to use, which is something a little bit between yellow gold and rose gold. Very nice, subtle color, truly beautiful. This is an incredible release that is coming out, and please, styleofzug team, make sure to have the golden hour and the Montblanc Burgundy 149 on the website, so people can go and pre-order it and make sure to get it as soon as possible. So yes, Montblanc has done the digital paper, but they've done a lot of other exciting things. Golden hour, absolutely incredible. Burgundy 149, absolutely wonderful that they gave us the chance to own the 149 in another color, but staying classic. The Ferrari, tailor-made, out of this world. God, they have my heart. I want the 149 in Burgundy, and I want the Ferrari Great Masters. So two beautiful, beautiful new releases that show that Montblanc is deeply, deeply, deeply committed into creating astonishing writing instruments. And we're very happy to know that and to see whatever you're doing. Now, before that we leave and then we finish this, start Q&A. We're going to start a Q&A. Let's see if this works, if this is something that works. Any questions, anything that you'd like to know, you can write it. I'm not actually not sure if this even works correctly. So people, yeah, we ended at like 30% that are going to consider it, and around 70% said, not for now. This is not something that they're considering right now. So we're going to end this poll. That's great. I don't know if the Q&A even works. Let's go to the live chat, back at the live chat. And questions. If there are any, otherwise we'll be finishing this live up with a lot of people who were here. And hey, trust me, we already stepped up the game, I think, with this setup. We have a nice light here. We have two cameras. We had a microphone which didn't really work, so we had to go with this one. But we're going to work on having a top-notch live streaming in the next live streaming. Trust me, we want to provide a little show, and so we're thinking about how we can improve this as good as possible. David, thanks for the test. I appreciate it. And yeah, and so also It's October 8th. I'm actually gonna tell you something. I'm working to do something interesting. I'm working to do something interesting. And it's that that there's the first Friday of November, there is always Fountain Pen Day, right? Do you know about that? Let me know in the chat. I want at least 5 people commenting if you know about Fountain Pen Day, and then I'll give you a little news, something that we're working on. It's not final yet, but we're working on. Bodan said interesting. Al-Jawad is ready. Yes, I want to see how focused you are on this news. First Friday of November, noted. Nope. I don't know what nope, but we count this in. Noted. Okay, first Friday of November, noted. I don't even know what is it. First Friday of November. Let's go check it out. I mean, the 7th. Okay. My 7th of November is still free, and that's a very good thing because yes, it's the first Friday of November, so that's confirmed. The industry always uses this day to push sales and to push consumer to buy more with discounts, which is a very bad thing for the industry. Not because I wouldn't love to hand out discounts, but just because the prices are correct, and in order to survive and to build the industry and to create events and to build new shops where you can go and enjoy and experience, the margins are important in order to sustain the business. That's the transparency that I'm giving over. And so last year I spoke against the fact that this Fountain Pen Day is just being used to pull out discounts. And I wanted for people to be aware. And a lot of customers absolutely agreed with me and said, Samuel, totally agree on your approach and with what you're saying. Now, what I want to tell you is that for Fountain Pen Day, what we're going to do here in this studio, probably out there, is a special show for all of you that is going to be between 6 to 8 hours with mixed guests, brands joining in, so different kind of point of views. We're not going to have 6 to 8 hours of me. I'm not Mr. Beast. I'm not doing this kind of marathons, but you're actually going to have one of the greatest shows in the pen industry, where we're going to invite collectors, we're going to have Sandra here, we're going to have Manuel here, we're going to have discussion with each other, we're going to present novelties, we're going to show pens. It's going to be a show, it's going to be a place to be for any aficionado. I'm working on this right now for the 7th of November. I love your lawyer day. No, it's not going to be a live bazaar, exactly. But they often use it as a live bazaar. No, it's going to be a show. It's not going to be about selling. It's going to be about providing value, providing an experience, providing entertainment, but correlated to this wonderful world. And so we're putting together a program that's going to be 6 to 8 hours, and we're thinking about starting at around 4 or 5 p.m. here in Switzerland up until midnight, in order to make sure that all our American friends can tune in. So I want to see, before I close down this live streaming, from now, 10 feedbacks on this idea for Fountain Pen Day, if you're looking forward to it. And the event will be on. Sorry, I think maybe I wasn't clear. The event will be on YouTube. It's going to be live streamed for all of you. That's the important thing. It's going to be here at the studio, live streamed. We're going to discuss together. You're going to look at it like a TV show, pretty much. This is what it's going to be like. So this is what it is. So we have. Look forward to the show. Sounds great. Great idea. Sounds like a great show. It sounds interesting. It will be there for sure. Looking forward to it. Booked in my agenda. Won't miss this. Let's go. I'll mark it in my calendar. That's the kind of feedbacks I wanted to have. I'm very happy to have all these amazing feedbacks from all of you. Well, good fellas, thank you so much. We were here for 1 hour and 5. Again, I do want to apologize for the little technical things that we had, but hey, we're going all in. We were here yesterday for at least an hour testing out everything, and before we started the live stream, we had another hour. Now, besides some trolls which do not understand the value of work and of commitment, and that we're giving our best, and that we're not, a production company, but we are a company that is selling and communicating about pens. We really are working on stepping up the game for all of you and making this even better next time. I want this beautiful microphone to work next time. David, let's make it work, please. They're gonna take care of it. They've been so amazing, and they really helped putting this live stream up. Well, good fellas, thank you so much. Stay tuned for a lot more content that's coming up. We have a new video on Sunday on YouTube about the Montblanc digital paper, so don't miss that. Make sure to go on our website and check out all of the beautiful pens that we've talked about. And we're always so grateful for our customer and for the support and for how loyal you are to styleofzug, and that you make styleofzug the place to go when it comes to shopping beautiful fountain pens. And this is going to give us the chance to create an incredible, experience around pens. During the live show, there's going to be a special announcement. So stay tuned to that. And don't forget that together we are changing the game.